Hello, English 9 students. So this video is going to review the process of completing stage 4 of your Unit 2 research paper portfolio. So right now I have up the directions document for the research paper portfolio. So the prompt and all the expectations are listed up here. We are going to scroll down to the individual stage breakdowns. At this point, you should have already completed stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So now you're working on stage 4, which is the research paper rough draft. Take note, you will submit this to Unit 2, Lesson 11 in Connexus. When you reach Unit 2, Lesson 11, you're submitting your rough draft. But there's a specific way to submit that, remember. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to complete this stage. So once you get my feedback on your research notes and your outline, you can start drafting your essay. So in your copy of the template, that research paper template that you've been using for stages 1 through 3, you will complete slides 26 through 31. One thing to note, these slide numbers might have changed if you added slides for your research notes. So just be aware of that, but otherwise just follow the directions on the slides between start with stage 4 and stop here, and you'll be good. All right, so once you reach slide 31 or the slide that says stop, you'll follow the directions on that slide and wait for my feedback before continuing. All right, so let's go to that research paper template. So now my copy, this is kind of the general copy, so there's nothing filled out yet, but at this point, you should have all of stage 1 filled out. You should have all of stage 3 filled out here. Stage 2, you should have already done that conference with me, so all of that should be completed at this point. And we are starting now with slide 26, or that slide that's titled Stage 4. And this is the research paper rough draft. So first, like the directions on the other page say, watch your feedback before you move ahead. When you are ready, though, here is your checklist of what you need to complete for this stage. So for the stage, you're going to write the first full draft of your research paper. You can view the links on, or view the information on slide 29. View the info, there we go, on slide 29 and in the slideshow notes below to help you get started with the drafting process. So if you look at slide 29, it's just got not too much on here, but just kind of a general outline of what an essay looks like, a tip about paragraph structure if you're looking for information on that. So there are some things there. Otherwise, on this slide in the slide notes, if you make that image really small and you pull this up, you will see all of these links to information on writing an introduction paragraph, information on writing a body paragraph and what structure of that will look like, integrating textual evidence, writing a conclusion paragraph. So all of that is here for you. And we'll also go over that stuff in virtual class. So you'll also be able to see how that works there. So you can check that stuff out for some guidance. And then what you will do to draft your essay is you'll actually open up a new Google Word document. So to do this, you're going to go to File, New Document, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. You're going to draft your introduction paragraph. You're going to draft each body paragraph and your conclusion, incorporating your research and using proper in-text citations. So at this stage, you are writing the essay. Drafting means removing bullet points, putting information to complete sentences, adding transitions between sentences, how to show how the information connects, all of that jazz. So that's what you are doing at this stage, is writing the draft, writing your essay. You'll also add your works cited page at this stage. And what I will do, I think I'll link down below also. It's not there right now, but I'll link some more works cited page tools there for you as well. So you can have information on that. But you'll add that. You'll run your essay through Check My Work and paste the link onto the last page of your draft. You'll copy the editable version of your research paper draft. And this is where things get wonky. So you're going to make the editable version of that draft. You're going to copy that and paste it onto slide 30. So if you look along our outline, look here, we can see slide 30. You're going to paste that link to your research paper rough draft right here. And then you're going to go to slide 31. And as the directions say, copy the editable version of the link, save it to a Microsoft Word document, upload it to Unit 2, Lesson 11. All right, so let's look at what this process looks like. So to open up a new Google Word document, you're going to go right here in this slides presentation, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to New, and you're going to select Document. And that is going to open up a new Word document for you. Now, I would suggest titling this Research Paper draft or something to that effect. By the way, this is going to save directly to your Google Drive. So you will have it there on your drive. Now, some things to be aware of. Remember that we use MLA formatting, which means you'll probably need to change the formatting on the Google Doc. So you'll have to change it to Times New Roman 12-point font. You have to change the spacing. So if you click on the arrow here and you click on double spacing, that will fix that. And then you'll have to include your header. What's the date today? Put our date. You have to do all of that. You can title your research paper if you want to. If you don't know that title yet, that's A-okay, you can forget about that. But then what you are doing is you are drafting your entire essay. Draft, 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 blah, blah, blah. You are drafting your entire essay in this document. Do the whole draft. You are going to add a works cited page as well. Now, using formatting in Google Docs is very similar to using it in Microsoft Word. To insert a new page in order to create your works cited page, you go to Insert, Break, Page Break, and it's going to enter you onto a new page where you can type your works cited page, all that jazz. And my keyboard's not working for some reason. Come on. There we go. So you can type your works cited page, and you can put that all there. To add your header onto this document, you're going to just hover up here. Actually, let's do it a different way. Let's go to Insert, Headers and Footers, Page Numbers. We got a couple options. First, you're going to go to Page Numbers, and you're going to choose the selection to have page number 1 on the first page. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to put page number 1 right there. Move your cursor to in front of it, type your last name, hit the space button, and then just click out of it, and now you've got your header set up. All right, so once you draft your entire research paper in this document, you're going to go to Share. You're going to select to get the shareable link, and then you will change this. You can actually keep it at AASD if you are in an AASD account. If you're not, though, which I'm guessing most of you will not be, so in that case, you can switch it to anyone with the link, and it might already be that way for you. But then make sure, instead of having the setting as to view down here, access to anyone can edit. Or if you want to do comment, you can do that as well, but I would suggest edit. That way I can write right in the document. You'll hit Save. You'll select Copy Link, Done. And then back on your research paper template on slide 30, you're going to just highlight all of this, pretend it doesn't exist, and click Paste. And that's going to create the link for me. So then when I see your template, I'll go like this, I'll click it open, and I will be able to see your research paper rough draft. Something that I forgot that I probably should remind you of at this point. Remember that you also need your Check My Work link for your rough draft. To get your Check My Work link, Check My Work does not work through online forms like this, so you'll have to go to File, Download, and download this as a Microsoft Word document. Upload that Word document into Check My Work to get your link that way, and then copy that link and paste it into the Google Doc version. And that's how you have to get the Check My Work link. All right, and that, my friends, is all there is to the rough draft. Once you get the editable link, you can just paste it here. And then just as always, you will upload the copy of the Microsoft Word document with the editable link to this presentation to the Unit 2 Lesson 11 Dropbox, and you're good to go on your rough draft. If you've got questions, comments, concerns, anything I can do for you as you are working on this 4th stage of the research paper, please reach out, let me know. Otherwise, like I said, we will be covering the big major parts of this in virtual class.